Hello, friends. Al Iverson here, and it's time for another of your email authentication and deliverability questions answered. Today, the question I want to answer is this. What's up with this error message? Permanent error evaluating DMARC policy. This was a fun one, a question that I stumbled across on Reddit. The Reddit user shared that they're using Google Workspace. They think they have DKIM email authentication configured properly, but they're seeing mail rejected from at least two domains that use Proofpoint for email security. The specific SMTP error rejection message is this 554575 permanent error evaluating DMARC policy. The culprit? Two DMARC records published for their domain name. The DMARC specs, which are now these new RFCs that I've talked about recently, only allow for a single DMARC text record in DNS at any given level for a domain. Here's an example of that. One of my own test domains with two DMARC records in place. This is the specific misconfiguration that I'm referring to. When a domain publishes two or more DMARC records, receiving mail servers, meaning your friends manning the secure email gateways like Proofpoint or Microsoft Defender, and mailbox providers like Gmail and Yahoo Mail, don't have a way to determine which DMARC record they should trust. Now, how they handle this on the inbound side will vary. Not everybody rejects mail because of this failure. Indeed, Proofpoint doesn't even reject mail because of this by default. But our Redditor friend and other folks, based on what I see online, have run into this exact rejection. To me, that does suggest that a fair number of IT and security admins take the extra step of configuring Proofpoint and other mail gateways to reject mail with an undecipherable or out-of-spec DMARC policy. And ultimately, the sender does have a misconfiguration, a problem that they need to address. Thankfully, the fix is not overly complex. Pick which DMARC record you prefer to take precedence for your domain, delete the other one from DNS, wait for DNS to propagate, and then the rejection should cease. It's a pretty easy fix as far as these things go. You aren't going to have any sort of ongoing long-term deliverability or reputational impact from this problem. Just address it and you're done. In this case, the people in the thread had already solved the issue before I happened to stumble along to read it, but it was fun to research even after the fact because it's not something I run into all that often. I think that's because we here at Valamail probably don't run into clients with multiple conflicting DMARC records very often, since we are the ones typically helping to manage that DMARC record for our client. The way we configure DNS prevents this issue. But if you're a DIYer, managing and publishing your own DMARC policy via DNS text records, be careful not to fall into this trap. Multiple DMARC records at the same level for a domain are not allowed. And if that's where you land, something weird and bad could end up happening. And that's all the happenings I've got for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to hit me up with your feedback at al.iverson@valamail.com, and be sure to visit our website at valamail.com when you're ready to embark upon your DMARC journey.